Hello there, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Bundesliga. It is Thursday, it's episode 5 of our Save Our Season with Hannover 96. Today it's a bit of a special one, it's Easter weekend. We're playing Saturday and we're playing Monday. We've got Mainz 05 today and we've got Schalke 04 as well on Easter Monday. They're both at home in Hannover. They're both in this very video. I thought we would do it. We're at a very, very critical stage of the season now. These two games could be massive. They could be pivotal. They could be decisive. They could be all the cliches you want. As you can see, the league table doesn't look pretty at the minute. We are bottom. We just cannot seem to get ourselves out of those bottom two. But we are only a point adrift at the bottom. We are only 2 points away from safety. It is so tight down there. As I say, we take on Mainz first, who are currently 9th, and then we take on Schalke, who are not 100% safe yet. So it's a massive video today, because as you can see, there are only 5 games left for the season. After these 2 games, we travel to a little team in Munich. So yeah, we've really got to take some points today. So since that last video yesterday, that absolutely anemic display in Augsburg, we had a friendly because we had a international break. We drew 2-2 with STVV of Belgium. In the league, we've lost 2 and won 1. So we lost away at Wolfsburg. It's a pretty decent performance, to be fair. Bobby Wood scored our goal, put us in front. Unfortunately, we were behind by half-time. We then beat Gladbach at home. Finn Bartels, been an absolute star since coming in on loan. He scored the decisive goal. But again, Bobby Wood scored our goal in a 2-1 defeat next time out against Hertha BSC in the capital. So yeah, not been going brilliantly, but like I say, if we can take at least 4 points today out of Mainz and Schalke, that really does set things up beautifully going into the final 3 games. Obviously, we write off the trip to the Allianz, but then we'll have Freiburg and Dusseldorf as our last 2 games of the season. If it's still alive going into that, we will do both of those games probably in separate videos. We'll see how it is then. But we've got to worry about getting our results today. That is all that matters. We need to get, I would say, a minimum of 4 points. Obviously, we want 6. It's time for us to get out of that bottom 2. We just haven't managed it at all yet this season. It's really frustrating because we've got some really good results. And every time we get a good result, everyone around us seems to get a good result. So yeah, so this video might be a little bit longer. Apologies for that. Also, there are workmen outside all of a sudden decided to dig up the road because we've got a water leak. So if you do hear any drilling or whatever, it has been on just before I recorded. Hopefully they've done what they need to do in terms of drilling. If you do pick up any of that during the video, apologies. Can't be helped. Right, today, Martin Pettersson is our referee. He's done 20 games so far, 66 yellows, just 1 red. So looks to be quite a lenient referee, which, if you watch any of my series, doesn't ever seem to matter. They seem to smash their average when it comes to refereeing our matches. It's bizarre. This is a team that we're going with. We're going with the 4-2-3-1 rather than with the defensive mid. We're at home. We need points now. There's no good trying to protect a 0-0. We can't do it. We're going with what we normally do, our usual 4-2-3-1. The only difference is we've gone standard with the passing instead of shorter. I want us to get that ball out wide, and I want the ball in the box, and I want to get some goals. It's going to be very, very nervy. I mean, Mainz and Schalke, they are winnable games. We're both at home. They are massively winnable games. So we're going to say passionately, go out there and impress me. We could climb out of the relegation places. I don't want to put too much pressure on them and say I expect a win or anything like that. Just want to get them out there with clear heads. Just get them out there winning the game. That's all that matters. A scrappy 1-0 would be fine. We just need to win the game. Here's Marvin Mellum to Kevin Wimmer. So we're just over a minute in. This is the first highlight of the game as Escher plays it forward. Here's Araguchi now out on the right. Get forward, Bobby. Bobby, get forward. Wallace played the left winger in. Oh, he's gone for goal! And it's gone in! And what a start! 90 seconds on the clock and we're a goal up. And it's Wallace, who I have really liked in this save so far. It looked like Araguchi had run into trouble there. It looked like Wallace should really have played the winger in, but he went for goal, and Muller has made an absolute Muller of it, hasn't he? He's let that get away from him, and what a start for us. Just going to pause that. Look what that does for us, potentially. Wow, that potentially lifts us up into 14th place. That would be some result if that happened. There's a lot of games going on today. Augsburg are beating Leverkusen. Dusseldorf have lost a player to injury. So it's been an eventful couple of minutes. We've dropped down to 15th, so someone's obviously scored. Here's Araguchi, Wallace. All we can do is win our games. Doesn't matter what happens elsewhere. We just need to put points on the board. Wallace again, out to Ostrolek. Lovely whip, ball in. It's just away from Bobby Wood. It might drop for Mellum. And Araguchi! And it's 2-0. 2 shots on goal. 2 goals to the good. And what a start. Could not have asked for it to go any better than this. It's a lovely ball in from Ostrolek. Mellum, he did well there. I thought he was going to shoot. He had 2 players closing him down. He didn't. Saw Araguchi unmarked. And what a finish from him. I love Araguchi in real life as well. I love Araguchi. He's such a good player. And it's 2-0. Get in, boys. What a start. Donati takes his throw. It's in field now. Here's Oztunali. Latza. Forward for Kazon. Ujar. Come on. Shot blocked. Don't let them back into it already. Do not let them get right back into this game. The shot comes in, it's off target. Wasn't a long way wide. If they get back into the game early on, it's going to be very, very nervy. We're comfortable at the minute, but that could change just like that, couldn't it? Aaron whips the ball across, the header, and it's over the bar. Did Escher get the touch on that? He did. It was a brilliant save from Michael Escher. Corner out to the edge of the box, goes back to Aaron, and again to Bertius. Shots just raining in and getting blocked, and the cross is now getting blocked. We're 2-0 up then. We're clinging on a little bit, but we're 2-0 up. Got the results on the other side as well. Bayern Munich haven't scored yet in Nuremberg. We desperately need Bayern to win that for us. Dusseldorf 0-0 with Werder Bremen. They're the 2 teams right above us, I think. That is a massive game. A draw there would be perfect for us. So a goal and assist from Araguchi has us 2-0 up. But wasn't very, very good, to be honest, after we went 2-0 up. We've really, really clung on. But what we're going to say is we might be winning, but that could still change if you let your performance levels drop. Don't let that happen. I could have said I'm not happy, because since we went 2-0 up, we haven't been in the game at all. So we'll see how the first 15 minutes or so go of this half, and we may just have to try and protect a little bit. Finn Bartels with the free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar. Brilliant hit. The ball moved all over the place there, didn't it? Keeper may have got a touch. That was a wicked, wicked curling shot. And unfortunately, it's not 3-0. And there's another highlight here now. Donati with the throw. Ostrolek gets in there. We've got the ball back now with Bartels. Infield to Mellum, who's played pretty well so far today. And then he does that. It's long, aimless ball forward, though. And a poor header from Anton. Both teams just giving the ball away to each other. Here's Oztunali to Latza with the long-range shot. And it wasn't bad, but it's cleared the bar. Come on, boys. Hang on. That's all we need to do. Julian Korb with the throw. Araguchi heads it to Fossum. Korb. So we've got 25 minutes to go. Wolfsburg have scored against Hoffenheim. Finn Bartels whips one just wide. Good effort. Time to start making some changes, I think. It is time to shut the door and just get out of here with the win now. That is it. But we'll let this highlight go. Ostrolek. Wallace, Mellum, Wallace again. Not seen an awful lot of Wallace since he scored, really. Here's Bobby Wood. Really not seen anything of him. Araguchi runs into trouble, cleared away, but we've got it back. Wimmer to Ostrolek, down the line to Bartels. Good quick passing. Fossum, Mellum, Bartels. Now we've got the overlap with Ostrolek. Whips a gorgeous ball in, but it's headed away. Comes back for Korb. Shot blocked. Wallace to Bartels. On his right foot. Saved and held. Just over 20 minutes to go. We're doing a triple threat substitution. We're bringing Kleber on for Bobby Wood. Edgar Pribb is coming on for Araguchi. And as you can see, Edgar Pribb is now on the left. Finn Bartels has switched over to the right. And Julian Korb has gone off, and Oliver Sorg replaces him at right back. not changing the way we're playing because it's got us 2-0 up. Yes, we've been hanging on since we've been 2-0 up, but I just feel if we drop it back, we invite them onto us, and that is not something I want to do. I want us to get out of here with a win. That is all that matters to us. So yeah, we just like for like substitutions and hope that we get away with it. As Wimmer with the header from the corner, it was straight at Muller. Good little glancing header though, and oh my word, Nuremberg have scored against Bayern. They lead 1-0. Wolfsburg have gone 3-1 up in their game, and as all those goals go in, Mainz have got a goal back. Oh sugar. Not good. It is 2-1. It's been coming. And I mean, oh my word, they are just... How are they 4-2 in our penalty area there? Oh God, there's another highlight. Don't score again. Bungert cleared away. Bungert again. Oh my word. Oh God. That crept towards goal. Escher holds on. Oh God. Don't show me any more highlights. Just get through to 94 minutes or whatever it's going to be and just blow the whistle, ref. Please. Oh, we are into stoppage time. I didn't need to be seeing highlights. There's only 3 minutes to be added on. Bayern have equalised in Nuremberg. David Alaba scored. I think there's offside there. So at the minute, I'm not sure what that does to the table. I don't know if it's updated down there at the moment. Wimmer to Anton. Oh, and Bayern have scored. Bayern have won. Bayern have won in Nuremberg. Oh my word, they've scored 2 in the last minute to win that. And we have won this one. We needed at least 4 points out of this double header. We're off the mark with a win. That is all that we needed. I am just going to say... do I do the Jekyll and Hyde one? No. No. Don't stress them out. Doesn't matter. We've won. That's all that matters. It is just not worth saying that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance. Do not stress them out. It's only 2 days until Schalke come. So we come into this second game then of today's video in 15th place, just above that relegation playoff. I did check last season's real Bundesliga table just to see what the points total was. Now, Wolfsburg finished in the relegation playoff on 33 points. So 34 would have been enough to finish 15th. And I think that's pretty much going to be how it is now. We've only got 4 games to go. So a win today, and we are so close, or a win in this match to back up that Mainz win, and we would be so close to staying up. It's going to be tough against Schalke. They have just won in Dortmund as well, which is massive, and puts them on 36. So you've got to say Gladbach and up are safe at the minute, and Hoffenheim are virtually safe. I think genuinely we will do well to even get to 13th. I think the best we can hope for is 14th or 15th. So yeah, we're going to get into today's game. Quite a few changes being made. I've started watching... Oh, Dennis Aitken is the ref today. Quite a famous one. So we've made a few changes. Josip Elez comes in for Kevin Wimmer. And we've done quite a few changes. I've been watching Hannover a little bit on the telly, and they've got some really good young players. Like Linton Maina is very, very good. Muslaya has been playing quite a lot for them as well, and this kid Bebu as well. So I should really have played them more in this series. So my fault, my bad. I really should have played them a lot more than I have. So we're going to get straight into it. Josip Elez might not see out the game. We'll have to bring Kevin Wimmer on if need be. They're going with the 5-4-1 formation. They're looking to hit us on the counter with former FM wonderkid Braille Mbolo up front. I remember he moved to Schalke, and I think in his first training session he smashed his leg up and was out for a year. So we're just calmly going to say we owe Schalke. That's gone pretty well. I've got a little tunnel interview. I'll see you on the pitch. So there was 2 questions. It was Araguchi's not playing. Why is that? Well, he's just been rested. He played 2 days ago. And why is Bebu playing instead of him? And because he wants more football. So it's time for him to step up, show what he can do. He is Marvin Mellum, and that is straight out of play. Of course it is. It's a full fixture list today as well. So we'll just have the latest event updates going on down there. Hopefully we get our win and we do it ourselves. That's all we need to do is just worry about ourselves. But it's a counter-attack on now as Mbolo down the channel. streaming forward now, the white shirts, but Ostrolek with a brilliant tackle, keeps it in as well. He's going to get it back here. Now we have the ball. Ostrolek again. Come on now. Wallace. Fossum is 1 yellow card away from a suspension as well, so I did toy with the idea of not playing him. But if he gets booked today, he misses a trip to Bayern, which wouldn't be the end of the world, to be fair. So, yeah, I'm not really that fussed. Here's Mellum playing it in, and Kleber. Oh, Kleber's come in place of Bobby Wood because he was awful in the Mainz game. And if that had been Bobby Wood there, would we be 1-0 up now? Fossum, shot blocked. Bebu, you're quicker than that. You should be able to get to that. There we go. That's more like it, son. Here's Kleber on the halfway line. Holds that up well. Well played, son. Well played. Mellum. Got support out on the left with Edgar Prib. Back to Wallace. Mellum again. Prib. Wallace. Nice play. Fossum. Lovely ball out to Ostrolek. First time cross. Kleber's header. Fairman saves. There have been a couple of early goals going in for the Borussias. I think both Borussias are winning. Yeah, Gladbach have scored at Dusseldorf, and I'm pretty sure I saw Dortmund had scored as well. So we'll have a check on those as a long shot is held easily by Escher. We've got a few goals going in. Leipzig losing at home to Hertha. Leipzig, if they win that, are pretty much champions. Wolfsburg also losing at Dortmund, which is massive. Yeah, I mean, if they both lose, let's just bring up the league table. Come on, league table. I mean, the Wolfsburg one's not particularly effective to us, but certainly that Dusseldorf one is. Remember, our final game of the season is away in Dusseldorf. At the moment, it might not be as big as it could have been, but it was earmarked at the start of this series as a potentially huge match to end the season. If we can get another win here today, we are in such a good position. We really, really are. Here's Ostrolek. Can he help us on our way? Prib. Ostrolek's continued his run. It's all the way through to Bebu, and the keeper watches that wide. Thought the defender might have got on that, but we're playing pretty well. We're 2/3 possession, and we're having all the efforts on goal at the minute. We just need to put one in the onion bag. Oliver Sorg with the throw, headed away by Weston McKennie. Fossum to Wallace. There's been a big goal as Edgar Prib fires one wide from the edge of the box. Hoffenheim are leading against Leverkusen. That would pretty much guarantee their survival. You can see we have dropped into the relegation playoff because Werder Bremen lead in their match. And Salif Sane, and it's forced in. Schalke have scored. It's gone down as an Anton own goal right before half-time. Absolute disaster here. It's a Johannes Geis free kick, corner, sorry. Not really sure how that's gone down as an own goal. Brilliant save from Escher against Salif Sane's header. But we couldn't clear it, and it's suddenly taken a turn for the worse here as we head into half-time. Oh my God. I cannot believe we're behind in this match. So, Hoffenheim are 2-0 up on Leverkusen. That pretty much puts them safe. Yeah, Werder Bremen leading Mainz by 1-0. That is the big scoreline at the minute, along with our one. We're going to assertively, not aggressively, say, show me something else. Because we've been the dominant team, and we've been caught with a sucker punch from a set piece, which, it can happen. But we've got to go out there and put it right now. We've got 45 minutes to turn this around. We have to get at least a point out of this. Edgar Prib whips a free kick, the corner in. Marvin Mellon, shot blocked. Absolutely hopeless. Ball cleared away. Sorg steps in front of Embolo, who is struggling with an injury at the minute. Bebu now. Go on, get past him. You're quicker. Get past him. He doesn't. He goes to Fossum. Oliver Sorg. Fossum hasn't picked up that yellow card at the moment, which makes me think I might not play him against Bayern anyway, because I don't want him missing the games coming up. And Bebu has scored! He sneaked in and he's got the goal. We are back on level terms right at the start of the second half. Exactly what we needed. Pretty much came out of nothing. I mean, I wasn't commentating on it because absolutely nothing was happening. Lovely footwork. It takes a big old deflection, but lovely footwork from Bebu, and that is why I brought him back into the team. And it is 1-1, and we are right back in it now. We're on the defensive though here with Weston McKennie in possession for Schalke. Arik plays it through. Escher off his line quickly, and Bolo was, possibly because of his injury, wasn't alive to that one at all. And we could counter now. Ivor Fossum. Not committing too many men forward at the minute, which is okay. It's fine. At the moment, we're on course for 4 points, which is what I targeted from these 2 games. But Ostrolek's played a great ball in. Oh, what a save from Fairman to deny Kleber. That was Ostrolek. Those first-time crosses are absolutely fantastic. They cause endless problems for a defence. Johannes Geis with this free kick. Gladbach have gone 2-0 up and Embolo nearly scored. And again, it squirms wide. I think that came off defender. It did. It's a corner. And yet again, we were almost caught with a sucker punch. Mainz have equalised in Bremen, which is a big result for us. As you can see there, it lifts us back up to 15th, back out of that relegation playoff. That makes a very, very pretty viewing. If we can get a win out of this game now, it would be huge. Here's a throw-in for Ostrolek to Bartels. We've got a double substitution gone through, which we'll tell you about. But Mark Hoot substitutes himself. Oh, he's got through and he smashed it in. And Schalke go back in front. An absolute disastrous event on the counter-attack. Aritia just lumps the ball forward. Route 1 at its finest. And Mark Hoot read it brilliantly. And that is an absolutely brilliant finish. And we are in trouble again. Ostrolek with the throw. So Fossum is still on the pitch. Gaudino here. Brilliant hit. Brilliant save for Ralf Fährmann. Gaudino is one of our substitutions that we've made as Dusseldorf have got a goal back against Gladbach. In goes the corner. And Anton has made amends for his own goal. It was a deflection, wasn't it? But it went down as an own goal. He's now scored at the right end. And it's 2-2. Edgar Prib's corner here. And it was a really towering header, poor from Fährmann. And you don't often see that. When you have a shot that's saved and goes to the corner, you don't often see yourself score from that corner. And Edgar Prib, just over from Edgar Prib from the free kick. All of a sudden, this game has exploded into life. And I will finally tell you about the substitutions. Finn Bartels came on for Mellum. And as I say, Gaudino came on for Wallace. And we swapped Fossum into the box-to-box midfielder role. He still hasn't picked up that yellow card yet. There's only been 1 booking in the whole match. Escher with the long goal kick. So we've taken our third substitution. Linton Maina has come on the left as Bebu's shot is blocked for a corner. 5 minutes stoppage time to go. Linton Maina's come on for Edgar Prib out on the left. Huge goal as well. Werder Bremen have gone 2-1 down. And that puts them back at the bottom of the table. This is a crazy league. And we could be in trouble here. Caligiuri. Oh, Essa with the save. Caligiuri for a moment got away. He ended up a long way wide, but he wrapped his foot around that brilliantly. And it was a really good save. Are we going to get this away? Arit Gaudino humps it forward. And Reiter got ahead of Kleber with an important interception. But you can see there, at the moment we are 15th, Caligiuri's gone off injured. He only came on in the last minute and he's gone off injured. And I think, and Dusseldorf have scored. It's 2-2. Dusseldorf, they've come back from 2-0 down. Unbelievable. As Maina's crosses straight into Fährmann's hands. This one is going to finish 2-2 as well, you imagine. But Mark Hoot has picked it up here. They're down to 10 because of the injury. Surely they're not going to do this. Gaudino's given away a free kick. We are way past the 5 minutes, probably because of the injury to Caligiuri. Anton with the header away. Oh my word. What a hit that is. How big a goal is that going to be? Oh, it's put us back in. I cannot believe it's his first goal of the season. That's an absolute stunner. What a goal. What a dramatic end to the season we're going to have now. Linton Maina, could we get an equaliser? Bebu, lovely ball in. Maina! Oh, straight at the keeper. And Schalke, 10-man Schalke, have won it with an absolute worldie of a goal. I cannot believe it. Oh, I can't do anything other than sympathise because we played really well. We deserved at least a point out of that. But what a goal to win it. I mean, that was some volley. And what that volley means is that we are back into 16th. We are back in that bottom three. What did I say earlier in the video? No matter what we do, I just cannot get us out of this bottom three. It's ridiculous. I can't believe we've lost that. A point would have been fantastic in that. Oh, 1 defeat, 1 win today then. That is heartbreaking. Everyone has played. You can see Frankfurt and Wolfsburg have to play each other. They do that in the midweek before the final round of games. Oh man, I am on the floor. Cannot believe the late drama we've had there. Because I mean, we've had Dusseldorf getting a point, haven't we, as well? Where is Dusseldorf? Yeah, they scored an injury time to get a point. I cannot believe we've let that go. Oh, that is annoying. Right, tomorrow's video then is going to be Freiburg. I mean, we're going to go away to Bayern. We're probably going to get absolutely battered. We're going to probably do the last 2 games on camera. I'm not sure whether I'll do it as a double header or whether it'll be individual games. I'm thinking probably individual games. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to do another double header. I might, because if we end up in the relegation playoff, it's going to stretch the series out a little bit, isn't it? So, yeah, anyway, come back tomorrow. We'll definitely be playing Freiburg. We may be playing Dusseldorf as well, but make sure you come back. Jump in the comments. Are we going to stay up? Can I finally get us out of that bottom 3? It's so frustrating. I mean, if we have a quick look just before we finish, have a look at our form. I took over, where was it? Back here somewhere. 23rd of Jan, no, it was this one. I took over here, match day 17, and since then we have been 15th once. And it's just, can we do it? Can we get them out of the bottom 3? Leave a like for me, guys. Hit subscribe, turn on those notifications. As I say, jump in the comments as well. Let me know if you think we'll do it. Also in the description for the links to everything else. And I will see you tomorrow for another huge video. I mean, it's been a phenomenal half of the season since I took over. The form has been great. For us to even be in this position from where we started is amazing. So yeah, make sure you come back tomorrow for that massive game against Freiburg. Let's see if we can put this disappointment behind us. Join me for that one, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Auf Wiedersehen.